Hi everyone, I'm Mitch.
And I'm Mrs. Mitch.
And this is Marietta.
Can.
Marietta Can.
Petros Can. Sona Can.
Marietta Can. One second.
Loving.
Mariette is our Mariette and Norik is still at work.
Yeah, her husband.
They are our good friends from a village called, what's the village called again? Dimitrov. Dimitrov. Later on you'll hear me call it by another name.
Yeah.
But we want to show you now inside their home. They've kindly let us film inside their home to show you what it's like to live in an Armenian village. About 20 kilometers from...
Simple, plain and beautiful life.
Yeah.
Nothing evil.
Now the village itself might not look all that much, but it's the people inside the village.
It's very beautiful.
And
lovely people.
That make it so beautiful.
Yeah.
So even though Mariette and I don't understand each other, do we, Mariette?
No.
But
Marietta, according to you, my brother, so becoming she's my sister.
Say to Mariette what I said.
She's my sister-in-law.
Say to Mariette what I said.
Ասում է նշանակություն չունի որ մենք իրար չենք ճանաչում, բայց լեզուն չենք հասկանում, բայց ասում է քուրու աղբերենք, ասեն տալսա.
Okay, so we're going to show you a little bit of the front, what it looks like here on the street, take you out the backyard and then wait for Nori to come home.
Yeah.
Might show you in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to give you an idea of where we are, this is Yerevan here, and we travelled down here towards the Turkish border, and Dimitrov is just in here, just off the main Iran highway. If we kept on going this way, we would eventually end up in Iran, and if we look over, you'll see later on from this direction, Mount Ararat is just down here. So this is a view of their street, and this is a view also of their house, this one here, from the garage to, I think, the second window. Yeah, the second window. And it's like, these are like a kind of almost joined. You could almost call it a row house, but it's not. Walking inside the front entrance. I have a rather large hallway. It's the garage in here. We might wait until Norik comes home and he can explain what's going on in there. The bathroom is through that door there, little wash-up area here, and this would be a spare bed here. Door to the back, and here is their kitchen. Quite a big kitchen actually. It's quite square, and I think Marietta's already prepared some little snacks, and she's cooking something. What are you cooking there, Marietta? What's in here?
Armenian Dolma.
Oh, looks very good.
Dolma.
What type of dolma?
Spas.
This cabbage.
Cabbage?
Spas.
This cabbage.
And what is spas?
Spas.
This is matzoon mixed with water, and they put in there special
Spas.
wheat, and becoming spas. It's very yummy.
Borshel nekares. Ezel murabaya, pavidla.
This is like some
Asayin.
jams.
Yes.
So one of the first things that an Armenian family will do when you come to visit, they'll usually, depending on what time of the day it is, they'll offer you some refreshments like some chocolates, some apple, which is konzur, some dried fruits,
Which is
and a cup of coffee.
Lavash.
Mariette, how do you get out of this door? Here.
Lavaşa nekahi.
How?
Asari lavaş.
Mariette, help.
Haydi kapatsın.
How you get out this back door? I cares, barn. Forgive me, I'm eating a piece of lavash. This is their backyard. And you can't see it in its beauty because in spring and summer they have unbelievable vegetable garden here. I don't know what they're maybe growing at the moment, but they are growing something. It goes back quite a way. This is just all they make their own produce, so they can save themselves quite a lot of money, as the wages here aren't brilliant, especially for people who live in a village. It's a nice veranda area. It's brilliant in the warmer months to come out here, sit down and just enjoy nature. They have some beautiful fruit trees. I don't know quite where it is, but I think it's here. I don't want to get too much mud on my shoes. Down in there, where that blue lid is, that is a well to an artesian. They have an artesian bore here, and that perfectly good water, perfectly clean. And they have a pump system, and which goes out there, and it irrigates all from there. They have like a trough that they've dug out, and it goes in all of these little mounds to irrigate their vegetables and fruit trees. So we discovered that this is lettuce. These 2 or 3, 4 rows here.
Okay, but
Lettuce is okay, but for the coriander it got a bit cold. We had some very cold weather. That's why the plastic is.
Couldn't save.
They couldn't save it. No, it was too cold. Anyway, that's the way it goes. Life in the village. They often leave the doors open. There's no problem here with security as long as somebody's in the house. They would lock it if they're away, but they just like the fresh air going through the house. By the way, this kitchen area was built on, this part here, to make it a little bigger. Barefsiz. Other buildings around, you see those hay bales there in the distance. They've obviously got animals. So what have we got here, Mariette? What I know this is lavash, but what type of lavash is it? It's very, we showed you that I think once before in another video. Yeah. This is like stored lavash, and it goes hard. You dry it out.
And this is same lavash.
This is the same lavash, except it's been put some
little bit water sprinkled and becoming soft. You can
become soft.
Look, you can't do this one.
But this is really nice. It's almost like having chips. You can just break pieces off, which I'm going to, and it's yum. Nobody saw that. Just show this. This is an old heater. And they actually were using this. You can show inside. Well, you can't probably see in there. But basically this is just tin. And what they burn in there is this. You can't see in there. They burn these wood chips like this. And they put that inside of here. Light it up. Put the lid on. And this goes inside the house, of course, and this is the outlet for the smoke, and I'll show you how that works in just a tick. So this is the lounge area and a couple more bedrooms. I think 3 bedrooms. One is there, Now this is the gas heater I was telling you about, and this is the outlet, which is the same outlet that they would use for the wood stove. So this has now taken the place of the wood stove, and it goes like that. This is normal. There's the outlet up there, and this is the other spare room, double bed. And this is the dining table. Most Armenian homes have a fairly large dining table, don't they?
Yes.
Especially village homes. This here is the main bedroom. And can you see that old heating system there? That would be the old water heating system. Is not used anymore. These old ones. That's made of cast iron. But in the Soviet era, they were using this type of heater extensively, and they had a central heating system, special boiler plants, and nobody ever got cold in winter. But now, unfortunately, things are different, so people have to install something that's economical. This is also the old system. Really, really solid. Now they have this one, which heats up the home quite nicely, and apparently it's a little bit cheaper to operate than the wood. Oh, and I think Marietta's bringing the Dolma.
Yeah.
Yay! And look who is here. This is Norek.
Yeah.
Norek
Her
is Mariette's husband. He just came home from work, and we're very happy to be together.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely man.
Why it's important to come to villages in Armenia is because it's not so much the village is beautiful. The village is made beautiful by the people who live in the village and the houses within the village. And this lovely couple become very close to us. They're very lovely, simple family, and they are the parents of Rosanna.
You have seen Rosanna in
the
previous video.
in the farm animal video.
Yes.
So this is the dolma. Now, Marietta, what is inside of this dolma? You say.
Asma incha mecha.
Mis,
Oh,
tavari mis, berins,
Minced meat, which is meat always becoming from the beef. Only beef.
soch,
And garlic and onion and a little bit rice
Kana
and
chineli
different herbs, because giving flavor.
okay. Very good. And we have typically some. This is homemade vodka. It's not Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola chair. This is Guinea. This is wine. This is blackberry wine. And this in here is compote. Let me have a drink.
Yeah.
vishня, cherry.
Cherry. Cherry compote. This is homemade.
Marietta. This is Norik made actually.
Always we have lavash on the table. Always. On the Armenian table. We have some...
Varung, yershik, bibar,
Capsicum.
Okay.
Capsicum, this is
panir, ikra,
dry fruits.
And dried fruit. And Norek is saying that these are all Mariette's dried fruits. She is drying out in the summertime. Summertime? Yeah.
Yes.
So we're just going to have a little look in the garage now that Norek is home. And by the way, this part of the house is not heated.
No.
It's too expensive to heat the whole house. So, but the living area is heated. This is a relative's car. This is not Norek's.
Here she keeping all preserves. She making preserves for her daughter and for us, for everybody.
Yeah.
Now some just she was still. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Ah, there.
See, but here already.
Yeah.
Every
Very
time
good.
she opening and less and less and less. We're close
Okay.
to. We're getting close to spring.
So they have a central water pipe that comes in
From outside.
from outside, And underneath there's a big water tank underneath the car, and from there, it gets pumped into this. Well,
because
this is a pump.
is
sorry.
here. Yeah, the covering because
Underneath
winter time is cold in garage.
You can't see, but underneath there.
And if pump getting cold, can't pump water.
And then there's a pipe that goes through
under the floor.
under there.
Yeah. Going to the toilet, into the kitchen, and when they're using boxy, coming hot water.
Right. Yeah. Okay. But the hot water system is actually in the kitchen, yes?
Yes.
The hot water system this is the hot water service here.
Yeah.
That's heating up the water from in the kitchen sink, all hot water in the house basically, and in the bathroom. And for shower. That's what he was saying, and for shower. And so we can't see here now, it's dark. But now this is tufa. Tuf. And that's like volcanic rock, and it's a good insulator, tuf. Most homes in Armenia are built of tuf.
100% homes built on tuf. Only.
100% is incorrect. 99.99999.
Yes, 99.9999.
Thank you, Mrs. Mitch.
Yeah, you're
Aren't
welcome.
you a good girl?
Yes, I am.
We're just leaving their place now. This is their
Minor
airstrip.
road, sort of, yeah.
That's Mount Ararat there, and Little Ararat. And this is their village. It's really beautiful. I love it here. We love it here, don't we, son?
Yes, we do.
And especially when you've just come away from visiting dear friends, living in a simple life couldn't be any better, I don't think.
No.
Mrs. Mitch is saying, why you want to take a shot of this road?
200
It's a
meters,
horrible road.
turn right.
Oh, now she's talking to us. This is like a typical village road.
Because it's winter, that's why.
Yeah, it's winter and it's
in the summer roads be better.
Bumpy and dumpy and everything like that, but if you just drive very slowly, it's okay. These are typical homes. There's some single story, some double story, and they're usually quite nice, quite homely inside.
Cozy,
Comfortable,
inside,
got a
yeah.
heater going, some are wood heaters, some are gas heaters. Now there's the sun setting in the distance there. And there we are, there's a better view of Ararat and Little Ararat. We're going to come into the open in a minute, you can see. And now this turn off here back to Yerevan. This is the main highway. This highway would go all the way, if we went left here, which we can't, but if we went left, that would take us to Iran, that road. If we followed it all the way through, this is going to take us into Yerevan.